Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tombs of Scoria. I'm Koibu. I'll be your DM for the evening. We are picking up our characters where they left off, leaving the Draken Waste, headed back to Roxas to go rescue their dwarven friend. But before we get there, let's hear about how everyone feels about Cyberpunk, because that's all anyone's talking about. Nick, you want to take us off?
Yeah, I started playing it today. I took the afternoon off work to check it out. My initial thoughts are that it's pretty good. The dialogue seems really well done. Story seems interesting. A lot of the mechanics feel kind of new and stuff I haven't seen before. Not that I'm like a huge RPG player, so I haven't. Perhaps it's been done before. But the city felt really alive. Like I wasn't just getting like text messages every time there was like a quest, like once every hour or something. It was like constantly being called by different NPCs and like texted by them. And when you look around, there was like shit going on everywhere. It seemed like they'd done a really good job on the world building. So yeah, pretty good.
How big's your dick in the game?
Oh, well, this is something that I fucked up because I was doing the character creation thing and I got to the penis section. So I just started clicking the arrow and then it took his shorts on. You could see the guy's dick hanging out. So I was like, fuck, I can't show that. So I just put it back on no penis. I think
you're allowed to show that.
And now I realize that I'm like locked out of all of the romance options in the game, I think, because I have that choice, which seems kind of dumb that they didn't warn you about that at the time.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I couldn't find one life size. Everyone was too small, so.
Yeah,
There's a literal dick size.
Yeah,
game?
Small, and then there's like large or whatever.
Yeah, it goes all the way on the low end from MrMouton all the way up to Destiny at the top. So yeah, huge variety of sizes there.
Classic humor there.
Yeah.
Oh my
it's
God.
it's okay, I guess. I don't know. It's all right. Kind of buggy, but it's okay.
I didn't really find too many bugs, to be honest.
I found a surprisingly high amount for a game 8 years in development, I guess.
Oh, really? How many years would it take you to develop that game, Luke?
Probably like 4.
Really?
Hash it
4
out.
years? All right. Well,
If I really
hashtag end of
buckled down.
2024. Wait for it. Lucas's game. Gonna be
How long
on
did it
level.
take for DGG in a box? I thought it was supposed to be a year, but what are we on? Year 4 now? Fuck you, Dan. Sorry, go ahead.
Fuck you, Dan. What?
Yeah, Dan. 'Cause he was supposed to have the DGG in a box done with you, and he never got done.
The fuck is DGG
Wait, what are
in
you
a box?
talking about? What box?
You don't know what it's called. Never mind. Move on, Neal. Let's just move
All
on.
right.
Wait, hold on. Are we gonna meet the Not Father today? And
I can only hope so.
Anything else before we start the show? Do you want to talk about?
Oh, real quick. Nick had actually brainstormed an awesome way that we were gonna get ourselves out of this one. Do you want to go ahead and share that real quick with the stream so people know what we're doing today?
Oh,
Yeah,
but go
it's
ahead.
easy. Well, Moon's got an idea as well, but it's not as good as my idea, which is just to say to them, fuck you, what are you going to do about it?
And my idea was we go in there, we show them the items, we're like, hey, we were able to do it. However, you're going to give it these items, we're going to go kill Scoria, and in return, we're going to come back and we're going to kill the blue dragon for letting us borrow these. I think offering to kill the blue dragon and getting that rid of for him, I think that'll be big. Those are the ideas that we'll talk about in game, I think.
Right.
Did you have an idea, Stephen?
Well, yeah. As the eldest brother, my job is to delegate, and I've delegated the thinking to you two. So.
That's a quality idea, actually.
That is cool.
So your idea was just to get us to come up with the idea.
Yeah. Wait. So what do we? Okay. Wait. Okay. Let's catch us up. So I think we were leaving Roxas with our dwarven friend, and we were heading to Drunsbar, right?
No, we're
Yeah, that's
leaving
it.
the
We've
dragon.
saved him. We're leaving with all the gear.
Yeah, and I think we're leaving towards Drunsbar, right, Koibu? Is that?
Yeah, totally. Sure. But why don't we do a little bit of a flashback and play through how we got here before we actually get there?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I think on our flashback, I think we were moving through some valleys in the Draken Ridge, weren't we? They'd given us a way to get there, to get back to Roxas without going through the Draken Wastes, and we rolled. I think our last roll or something was for how many days it was going to take us to get through back to Roxas. Am I remembering this correctly? It was 2 weeks ago, I think, right?
We did make a roll, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't go very well, if I recall.
Yeah, it seemed like it was like 4 or 7 extra days or something really dumb, right?
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I don't remember that at all.
Yep, somebody
Yeah,
rolled
you
for how long
botched
we'd be
your
wandering.
direction sense check. And so it's going to
Oh.
take days of wandering through the Draken Wastes, the big canyons, to get your way home.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, quick water check. Everyone's got how much water on them, plus the cloak, food and water?
The cloak, it sounded like, can get one person a day's worth of water. It sounded like infinitely. And then... Let me pull up the character.
I have my water gourd still.
Yeah, we each got a water gourd, right?
Yes.
Yep, right. I have 4 pounds of water that I won't need because I'll just use the cloak.
Perfect.
Someone will use the my gourd, so...
You've got 4 pounds. Do each of the other 2 of you have 2 pounds?
4
They
pounds.
both have 4 pounds.
All right, so you've got 2, 4, 8,
12.
12 pounds of water plus the
2
cloak.
from Nick. He has 2 extra pounds of water.
I've got 1 extra pound, sorry. I've got
water.
5 pounds of water.
You got 5? Okay, so we've
How?
got
13 pounds.
13 pounds.
Because I carry a wine flask.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is 6 days that you guys can travel without water. Or that you can travel.
Are you including the refreshment of the cloak, yeah?
6 days with no questions, and then after that we'll get dicey.
Well, we're not stupid though, because we are rationing. Are you including rationing in that 6 days?
Yeah. There is a danger because you can only ration water so much in a desert. There are plenty of people who die in deserts with water in their water skins because they try too hard to ration. It's a surprisingly common thing. Yeah. So we'll do the best we
prayed for
can.
rain.
Not in this region. So 1, 2, 3. All right. While we're traveling through the Draken Waste, it's just the 3 of you, and you're discussing your plan, probably about what you're going to do when you get back.
Yeah.
So how are the brothers chatting about their return to Roxas?
Anton has a perfect idea. What's going to happen is we're going to get back to Roxas. They're going to know. We're going to summon a meeting with the council.
I draw my sword and hold it to his neck and wait for him to say the word elf.
No.
Okay.
We hold a meeting with the council, and we're going to fess up to what we did. And we're going to say, you said that you'd help us any way you can. We wanted to prove our strength and our worth. So we were able to get the key. We were able to get all the items that we needed. And we're here to tell you that we're going to actually help you kill the blue dragon as a thank you for letting us use these items on our quest. That is Anton's amazing idea because it creates an alliance, and we're killing the blue dragon anyways, because that's going to be our our testing ground.
I think it's a good idea. I think coming clean is probably the best thing we can do. But we shouldn't just tell them if they don't suspect us. I think we should try and get in, get our dwarf and leave. And if we get accosted by the guards or we can't find the dwarf, who probably has a name, right? What was his name? We should probably find out what his name is before we see him again. But yeah, then we can fess up and offer to kill a blue dragon for them. Yeah. Maybe use the truth candles to swear an oath or something.
Yep.
Okay, let's figure out real quick, okay? So the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out if the key has been stolen. Because we don't know for sure if they know that yet, right?
True.
I believe we'll know almost as soon as we walk in. If we get accosted by the guards.
Well, hold on.
Talk of the town.
We're not walking in like that, okay?
Okay.
That's not going to happen, okay?
You want to sneak back in?
So yeah, so we need to sneak in and figure out if the key has been stolen. If they don't know, then it's just a matter of returning the key and bouncing with our dwarven dude, and we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hang on. I don't think returning the key is that simple.
Of course it is.
Because we used the ethereal.
I have
scroll to get
ethereal
out
as a
last time.
spell.
Oh, you've got it as a spell now. Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, then, yeah, we can just do the same. I mean, can we not even sneak in with the ethereal on the spell? Then Anton can nap himself in there, and we can just etherealness back out.
Can I nap myself in the ethereal plane?
No, we use etherealness once we get in. We wait for it to wear off. We put the key in that back. You nap yourself, and then we etherealness back out. Assuming that you need to nap to get to castings of it, I mean.
Yeah. We need to get the dwarf, though. And I'm assuming the dwarf isn't just going to be where we left him. I'd hope that he's under care of a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so,
Or something like that, so...
Alright, well look, I can sneak in invisible and work out what's going on if you want when we get close to it. I can come back, report on what the situation with the key is, and then we can all either go in or sneak back in and drop the key off.
Sure.
Okay, so we need to figure out firstly if the key has been stolen. So if they do know that the key has been stolen, then what?
I think then we're going with the fess up plan and put our dicks on the table like we're big shots.
We are big shots, Anton. I believe in us.
Hold on. Let's think for one moment. We'll keep it talking. Go ahead.
We've been walking for 6 days, brother. This is what we've come up with. What have you been thinking about?
Okay, well look here. So how will I find out if they know the key's been stolen? What do we think are going to be the most obvious tells? Like more guards on the temple?
More guards on the temple.
I'll just walk up and ask somebody if they heard about if they had heard about something. But I'll be disguised.
Well, I was thinking of trying to find. Okay, yeah. If you go in as disguise, that could work as well.
I'll literally just run around as a kid, like, oh, did you hear what happened about the temple, and see if anybody knows anything.
Good idea. That's a better idea. Yeah.
So it is day 3 of your journey through the Draken Wastes when the party wakes up in the morning.
Spells. Let me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've had a couple days. Whatever spells you guys would have been traveling with, now's a good time to write them down. And then, when you're all done with that, would the whole party please roll me a d20? Each member of the party.
Wait, do we need high or low?
Person, silence.
The event goes to the lowest roller.
I hope I roll the lowest.
What
I
if we all
want the
roll
event.
20s?
I want the event.
Nick's gonna get it.
Nope.
Roll a
I'm
1,
just
Nick.
trying to work out what spells to take. Here you go. D20, right?
Yeah.
What do I need to be?
You're gonna roll.
Easy.
You're rolling a 12.
No, it's easy, man. No.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, I needed low. Shit.
Any other Mooten? You got your spells ready? You know what spells you got?
Yeah. Do you want me to put them in? I can put them
All
Oh, no,
combat
as long as
spells.
you have them, you're good.
in. Yep, I got them.
Great. So you're putting on your boots in the morning, Tyrael, when you shove your foot down into a boot and find there is something coiled in the base of it in the way of your foot. And I would like you to make me a surprise check. It's a D10 on a roll of 1, 2, or 3. You are surprised.
There's a snake in my boots. Sorry.
Yes, there is a snake in his boot, singular. So you put your foot down in there, you feel something, and, well, now you should roll initiative against the snake, because it is awake, and it is angry. Oh, my God.
All of us, or just him?
No, just him. He's the only one that realized, and he's the only one that really mattered.
Wait, no, we just stamped on it. Can we get a damage roll?
Damage roll. I was not surprised. Okay.
He's asking if
No,
you
I'm
have
saying
damage
you. I'm
to
saying
it.
you fucking stamped on the snake.
No,
I
he
would
put his
rather not.
foot in the boot. That's
stomp
not the
on
same
snake.
thing
Yeah.
as
Okay.
like stomping on a snake.
What do I? I'm
you
rolling
know.
for initiative.
Yeah, D10 plus 3 to move, I suppose.
To
Fucking
move.
run from it.
I mean, unless you want to keep your foot in the boot and just stab through it. I don't know what you're doing. What is your action?
I want my
Is a
action
snake
to be to reach forward and grab. Is that a 1d10 plus what?
3. That would be like take your foot out of the boot and then put your hand in the boot and grab the snake.
Sure.
Yeah, D10 plus 3.
He's going in it with the hands. Wow.
It's going at it with the hands. You will beat the snake. Just
Okay, I would
barely.
like to. I'm not grabbing the snake. I would like to just grab the top of the boot to like close
Oh,
the
yeah.
boot. Yes. So
Yeah.
close the boot. Yeah.
You can rip your foot out in time and grab the top of the boot, holding it shut so the snake cannot wriggle out. You hear it move, or you feel it moving, writhing around, and there's a bit of a tss sound hissing through the top as the snake attempts to strike at what it can.
Okay.
There you go.
Is there like not a ravine, but like any place I can just like a crack or something in the ground I can just hold this and just dump the snake out into?
Unfortunately not. You're just in one big crevasse, and there's no smaller crevasses nearby.
What do I do with this? I'll wake up, I guess, my brothers. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's awake. You're all getting dressed together.
Okay.
Or whatever.
You got out to put your shoes on again, Cyril?
I have a little visitor in this one. What do you think I should do with him?
What is it?
I don't know. It's probably a snake.
Shit.
Shit.
Like, should we throw it on the ground and then like hit it with a rock or something?
I don't know.
This is like a pretty wide open plain without a lot of like dumb shit to like hide behind or anything, right?
You're in a narrow crevasse, maybe 10 feet wide, that stretches forward and back and twists and turns.
Just toss your boot.
Yeah,
and
can
then
I just
it'll
throw
fuck
my
off.
boot forward like 20 feet? Just
Yeah.
throw it forward, yeah.
Yeah, you chuck your boot, and a few moments later, a snake slithers out of it and goes the fuck away from you.
Good.
All right, easy peasy, problem overcome.
Okay.
There's not much living down here, so not really a high chance of running encounters. Day 4 is fine.
Neal, I
5
checked my
is
boot
fine.
on day 4 and 5.
It's a smart move.
No, you stuff your boots before you go to sleep, right? That's what you should be doing.
Genius, yeah.
Yeah. And on day 6, it looks like you find your way to the northernmost crack, having backtracked and gone forward and gone around and gone over and trying to go through some things. Eventually, you come to an area where you can see the crevasses, now a little bit of a creek. It looks like a dry creek. No water is running here currently, but when it rains, water must flow in and down, which means if you follow it forward and up, eventually you will follow it out of the Draken Wastes. And on day 7, you can pop out of the Draken Wastes on the north side, somewhere in this circle over here. You're not exactly sure where you are.
Well,
Real quick,
you see hills.
On
Crawl your way out.
On the tomb that we were in, did it look lived in? Like, were there like barrels of like waste and stuff where like you could clearly tell that like multiple people had been living here for some time? Or
There were large barrels filled with supplies, food, water. There were blankets and tents, and not tents, but tons of supplies for people to live there. It looked like a base of operations.
Okay. All right, are you guys ready?
Are you gonna spin
so
some
ready.
elaborate
No,
plot?
it's
how
not
they're
that
evil?
elaborate. Okay, I'm just gonna talk through something real quick. Okay. So what if we go in to the town, and what if we tell them, okay, that we'd heard somehow, we'd have to invent a better part here. What if we tell them we heard that somebody had already stolen the key, headed to this tomb or whatever, and so we went to investigate because that's what we do. We're goddamn adventurers. And that when we got there, we'd found out that it looked like the tomb had actually already been raided. There's a whole bunch of supplies there that you can go and check. It looks like it's been looted. It's technically true. And that everything was just empty. And
Why is our dwarf asleep?
I don't know. We need to think of a reason for that. However, it could be something as silly as like he drank the wrong thing. Like we've got a fuck ton of potions with us. We could just say like, oh, he drank some shit that he wasn't. What a dumb fuck. I don't know how much they could like question us on that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a sleeping dwarf is fucking evidence of a.
yeah, because
grand heist.
why else would they like it's not like because what are they gonna say? Are they gonna say like, well, no, actually, you probably slept your dwarf so that you could sneak out of this?
Yeah.
Like, because why we slept him is actually very elaborate. So I don't think.
Yeah, they'll
anybody's
never
gonna-
come with that. They've got. This is my point. They've got no evidence. Like, if we say, "No, that wasn't us," what do? They can't like imprison us under very like.
Are they going to be suspicious of us forever and not want to work with us in the future because of that suspicion?
Well,
Okay.
they're a free city of losers. Okay, nobody likes free cities. So we don't need them to work with us.
It's always nice to have allies.
True, but allies that mean something, not losers. Roxas. What do these guys name their kingdoms after? Fucking Kingdom Hearts? These guys are clowns, okay? We don't care about these people.
I'm cool. If they don't know, then they don't know. If
Okay.
they do know, then I think we need to go with my plan. But if they don't know,
I just don't like the
fine.
idea of fessing
Yeah.
up to everything and like just letting them in on everything.
I guess
I don't. I think telling them we're planning to kill Scoria is kind of a.
it's too much.
It also gives so much,
too
yeah.
much.
Let's
But telling.
We could
I mean,
just say that we're
agreeing
planning
to
to
kill the
kill-
blue dragon. Yeah.
We could just say that we're planning to kill the blue dragon.
yeah,
so
but
we need
like
these
that
items.
sounds so like we went in and we stole all this shit. But listen,
Yeah,
the
but-
reason why is because we're gonna help you, and also they've
We
already
don't
got.
even have to lie. We can have the truth potion or the truth candle on and just prove that we're being truthful.
Well, but we're not
There's
planning
no
on.
lie.
If they ask why we stole the gear, then we're gonna have
To
to
kill
tell
a
them Scoria.
dragon.
Kill a dragon. Like,
And
I
then-
think that we exhaust every way to get out of it without telling them. But if it comes down to it, I think that we should be honest.
If well before like being killed or like before torching everything, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Okay. Let me know when we're like half a day's out from Roxas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys can start beelining towards the mountains and the hills.
Yes.
Lucas, give me
That's
another
the
direction
river.
sense check. Doesn't really matter. It's just a difference.
Yeah,
of
Yeah, we
time.
can see the mountains. It's really easy to know which way to go.
31.
Yeah. It's easy to know which way to go. Absolutely. But is it,
31.
Doesn't matter. You pass with flying colors. You make your way to Roxas later that day, finding yourselves approaching the town by the light of the evening.
Thank God we're out
half
of
a
this
day
desert.
out.
Be quick
Well,
about this, Tyrael. The less time I spend out in these sands before getting back to the tavern, the better.
What is the total amount of time that we've been away at this point?
That has taken you 7 days to return,
It's like 4 days to get there.
and I think it was you left New Year's Day. right?
Yes.
New Year's night. So you left on the 1st. You've arrived back on the 12th.
Have you made a private roll for how long the dwarf was asleep for? Did you already deal with that?
I was what D10 plus 10 days. 2D10 plus 10 days.
I think it was 2d10 plus 5 or 2d10 plus 10. Oh, it's written in front of me. I'm sorry. 2d10 plus 5.
Oh, he could be awake.
Because he could be awake. That's
Cool.
why. Yeah, somebody needs to. Either you do it privately or we do it on it publicly.
Yeah.
Do it publicly. Fuck it.
2D10 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
It
it's
should be
minimum
private
of
because we
one.
shouldn't know technically when they're going to wake up. We have no reason to know that.
Cool. It's been done. You can come into the city that evening.
Okay.
You'll
Well,
see
wait.
guards,
Real quick.
torches, lights. Yeah.
We're not going into the city. I want to be a reasonable way away from it. My goal is to sneak into the city first, while dressed up, or not dressed up. I'm sorry, while disguised as just like a nondescript male.
Okay. Hat of disguise, nondescript human male.
I got ethereal this that morning because I knew that we were.
Got etherealness. Excellent. Okay. All 3 of you are going in?
Just the.
No, just Tyrael, right?
Rogue?
just
All right,
That's
Mr.
me.
Rogue. You can see the edge of the town in the distance. You can see the bonfire by which the soldiers will hang out near the front, near the main road that comes into town.
Do they
Other torches scattered throughout, as well as the glowing lanterns that mark the edge of the cliff. And you can see illuminated the great tower in the middle of Roxas that keeps the blue dragon at bay.
How much do they when we came in here, did they make you check your weapons and everything in the free city? I don't think they did last time, did they?
They did not
They
make
did
us
not.
check it.
They just kind of shadowed you with some soldiers until they had a good feeling about you.
Okay. Can then can I enter the city unobstructed?
You'll
Are you
walk
entering as a
in.
man or a child? Sorry.
No, just like a nondescript like young man or whatever.
Okay.
You can enter on in, and there's a pair of guards out front, a pair of dwarves, who see this nondescript person traveling alone towards their town, and one of the guards will wave his halberd in your direction. And as you get into talking range, he'll say, "Oi there, lad."
Okay,
What
wait, real quick,
brings
just so
you
it doesn't feel
on?"
like I'm metagaming super hard, okay? This is why I asked if I could go in. I said unobstructed. So if I'm going to be questioned, can I spend a bit out here? There must be like some type of like dumb colored like rocks or something, like something that I could pick up that would look like a cool thing or whatever. I don't know.
Sure, you find a dumb-colored rock that you can say is cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The dwarves will call out to you on the road to town. Oi, laddie, what brings you to Roxas at this hour?
Hello, soldier. I have a child that likes little odds and ends that I can find out here. He's taking a stroll outside the walls of our wonderful city, and now I'm headed home. And I produce the dumb rock or whatever.
You're just pretending that you're a regular citizen?
Yeah, just walk. What the fuck? I can go out of the town if I want.
Yeah, no. Give me a charisma check. You're blatantly lying to them, but if you can pull it off, it seems not a problem.
What?
You're just lying.
Charisma check.
Yeah, they're guards. They're here to assess situations. If you're telling the truth, not the truth. You say this sort of thing. I'm looking for a rock. I'm coming back home at night. The dwarves seem a little concerned, a little confused. What do you mean?
Well, it's kind of silly, but do you have children?
Of course.
Yeah, I've got a little 6-year-old back at home. He likes to stroll out here, and he collects these, silly colored rocks. He seems to think that every single one is some sort of crystal or magical thing. And, every now and then, sometimes between here and the Fernock River, I like to pick up a little rock on my way back so I can bring it home and tell him it's some rare, awesome thing,
Uh-huh. They seem a little confused by you. They definitely seem like there's something up. But you're also fairly harmless. You notice that one of them will glance over your gear. They kind of just let you go by. But as you walk past, you can see that they're definitely like chatting amongst themselves and looking in your direction.
Good, fuck them.
You should have taken the ESP necklace, man. Oops.
Well,
Never mind.
okay.
Yeah, all right, you go on in.
Okay.
yourself.
Okay, well, can I when I'm in the city, when I'm in an area where it looks like I can like duck behind an alley, can I change into like a little like 10-year like a little 9-year-old kid, I guess.
Yeah, totally.
And then I would like to walk to the temple.
All right. You make your way to the temple in Roxas. It is as you saw it before, steps leading up. The doors are open. There's a light on inside. No guards appear anywhere. The streets are mostly empty. The occasional patrol walking by, or the occasional person just kind of like hurrying home after being out too late.
Yeah.
It's a quiet night.
Is there still a guard inside walking around?
Yeah, there's a person in the temple who is walking around.
And I don't see any like police tape, or there's like no like nothing's been like sectioned off, or security hasn't been increased anywhere or anything like that, is there?
No, you don't see any armed guards standing around.
Okay. Can I go to the tavern where we're staying?
Mm-hmm.
While I'm in there, can I just stroll upstairs and what? Oh, you're saying. Can I stroll upstairs and see if my the one room where the dwarf is, if that door is open or closed or what's going on?
Sure. You can get to the inn, which is open at night. The tavern is closed. Actually, the tavern's probably still open, but you're staying in an inn which is separate from the tavern. Anyway, yeah, you can arrive. There's just like a little desk. There's a watchman on duty waiting for anyone that might be coming in who will perk up at the sight of a person. And the dwarf will peer over and she'll say, "Ah! Oi, little one, what are you doing here?"
Hey, just coming here looking to see if my friend that I met earlier was still staying here or not. Who's a portly little dwarf guy.
Well, we're all portly little dwarf guys, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really help, huh? Can
Nope.
I go? He was staying.
You got a name for him?
Yeah, I do. His name is and then I say his name. And he was staying in room. What room?
Make him intelligence check for that one.
Wait, I'm sure I've got it on here somewhere.
Yeah, you traveled with him for weeks.
Yeah, it's like Lazar,
you know his name.
Lazar, Lazar, one of those, you know. And he was staying up in a room, whatever room we were staying at. I don't think we ever discussed a particular room number.
You're friends with the traveling dwarf.
I didn't know he was a traveler. I met him at the tavern the other day, and they mentioned he was staying here, and he had so many cool stories. I just wanted to see if he wanted to tell me and my friends any more.
Well, no one stays in the tavern that isn't a traveler, you know? It's where travelers come from.
Oh, yeah, of course. Is he still up there?
I'm sorry to say, he's taken very ill.
Oh, wow. Is he under care of a cleric or anything right now? Where is he?
Do you know who he is? We've been trying to figure out some details about him ever since he passed into illness. Perhaps you should speak to the council. They've been asking about for him. No, you haven't heard?
I mean,
You
all I
haven't
heard
gotten
were...
the message that we've been looking for him?
Oh, no,
Where have you
dear.
been?
We're not close friends. He was just telling us some wonderful stories down at the tavern. Now, between you and me, I think he was exaggerating a few, but I just wanted to see if I could get him back. My friends would think I was so cool if I could get this guy to come and talk to us again, but, you know.
My, aren't you an articulate little boy?
Well, you know what they say, you know, not being beholden to any federal government here in the Free City is allotted us a lot of money for the public education, and, man, it just pays off in dividends, don't it?
She's stunned by your eloquent and large-worded speech, but rolls a 2 on her charisma check to kind of piece together if something is amiss here, and will direct you towards the main council. You should head over tomorrow because they're looking into this man and anything anyone might know about him.
Wow. Do they know if he came with any friends or anything, or?
Well, yes, he came with 2 traveling friends. 3 traveling friends, I do believe, but more than that, I can't say for sure. We didn't get a chance to speak very much. My husband was on duty when he arrived.
Well, okay. Thank you, lady. And then I run off.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to run out to the city, and I'm going to find my traveling friends.
Yeah, you pass the same set of guards at the front, except now there's only one of them instead of 2.
This time,
the one
before I head out, because if there are going to be guards, before I head out, can I be... I want to be like a 10-year-old. Can I do that?
Yep, you...
Yeah, 10-year-old little boy.
the-
Yep. And I would have the same rock. Is it the same guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. The other one is missing now.
Good. Can I run up to him?
Mm-hmm.
I want to run right up to him. I'm going to hold the rock in front of his head. Look at this awesome rock that my dad gave me. It is incredibly rare, and I don't think anybody in the city has anything that looks even remotely like this.
Uh-huh. That's nice, little boy. Shouldn't you be home by now? It's dark.
Almost. And then I lean kind of up towards him and I whisper, something my dad doesn't know is that these types of rocks need friends. I can't only have one of them, so I need to go find him a friend, okay? I'll be back. Make sure nobody bad comes out here and hurts me, okay?
Are you sure? It's dangerous out
I run
there
away.
at night.
I just want to run out in the front of this. Can I
Little boy! Little boy, come back, little boy!
Okay, run. I'm running away.
All right, he leaves you be.
Okay, cool. All right, when I'm adequately out of like sight, I'll back into a normal person, and I want to go find my friends.
Yeah, you can find your brothers. I'm sure you've arranged a spot to meet. The whole party gathers together.
All right. I don't think they know that their key was stolen.
Really? I knew it.
There isn't any kind of increased security. There's still a guard in the middle. Seems strange that there would be a guard there if there's nothing left to steal.
But was it a guard or was it just the person who stays there?
Well, there was like
it was
a guy like the guy like walking around.
Guy, right?
Yeah.
So what about the dwarf? Did you find him?
I think our dwarven friend. Apparently, people think he's sick, and he is in the being under care of the council. So hopefully, a cleric is watching after him. But, yeah.
Do they know he's linked to us, or?
Well, of course, we traveled into the city together. But listen, I think this is fine. Here's what we need to do. All we need to do is return the key, and then we need to go in, and we need to smack our dwarven friend. I'll say that one of you two were being careless with the potions, and that he drank the wrong thing, and instead of curing a headache, he slept for far longer than he was supposed to. And then we'll be on our way.
Where did we go?
Okay, wait. We need a reason as to why we left town and where we went.
True. Well, where did we go?
Fucking nothing around here, so.
Yeah, this place is in the middle of nowhere, huh?
Maybe we're doing reconnaissance for the queen on the Blue Dragon? Because that's all that there is out there.
Yes, that's true. We could say that we were scouting out the Blue Dragon trying to look for its lair.
Well, not even. Yeah, that's fine.
Because we were gone for what, 2 weeks? About?
Mm-hmm.
We were gone for about 2 weeks.
So I mean,
we were doing
could get places in 2 weeks, but we probably
were
couldn't
giving
get
him
back
a headache.
to Transfer.
We were giving him a headache medicine. Instead, we gave him the wrong fucking vial. He gets knocked out. We come back into town. We have no idea what the fuck happened to him.
Wait, what if we were giving him a potion so that he could keep up with us while we were walking, right? Because dwarves are slower. So I've made a potion as a wizard that we can feed him that'll increase his movement speed the same as ours, so we don't get slowed down walking with him. But I fucked the potion up and it seemed to knock him out, so we just fucking left him.
Ooh,
Well,
you messed a potion up. That's a good cover. Is Lothran controlled by who? City to the
That's
east.
the elves.
That's elves.
Okay. What if we say that we had to go on a short pilgrimage, I guess, to Lothram for you to retrieve that amulet from an elven cleric? We went through some things over there, and then we came back. You have an amulet that is obviously impressive. It should be immediately noticeable as being impressive. So we just say we went there. We'll come back to check on our dwarven friend. You messed up a potion of travel, of fast movement or something. And yeah.
Okay, the only thing I would, if I'm just trying to poke holes in it, is I think the elves are particularly welcoming to visitors. Now, they already know that we're ambassadors of the queen, so that might...
We're not just visitors. Our friend here was on a very specific quest, and he has a very specific amulet to show for it. Like, I think that...
Also, one poke hole is, why would we just leave the dwarf if we found out that he was sleeping?
Well, maybe because he knows where we're going, and his job is technically to research the key, and our little side thing here has nothing to do with anything related to that key or locking mechanism. So we
why are we giving him a speed up potion to keep up with us if he's just gonna fall asleep? Sorry.
No, because I'd say I gave him the potion to speed him up, and then he passed out, and I was like, oh shit, he's passed out, but he probably won't starve or anything, so I'll just leave him here and he should be fine. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh no, he's actually been dying. And oh shit, I guess I messed that up too.
I would know as a cleric that we would need to take him to a cleric or something like that. So let's just, instead of a speed up potion, let's make it something else.
Well, actually, it could actually be exactly that. Just say like, oh, like we messed up a potion, but like I mean, I'm a cleric. It's not like you're gonna leave this guy to die. Like, some other cleric will take care of him, of course, and then we can pay for those services. And
Yeah, but if that was the case, if we knew that he needed looking after, we would have made sure he was looked after before we left. But
well,
if
we
I
didn't
say-
know. I mean, if you're incompetent enough to fuck up a potion, maybe.
Yeah, I'll say that I thought the potion. It's like, oh, it's put him to sleep, but it'll probably take care of his hunger and thirst, so we can probably just leave him in the inn.
Okay, sure. That's fine. You're just more incompetent.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That works. You didn't know it was a potion that would put him to sleep for fucking 14 days. You thought it'd be like a day or two.
Yeah, I thought he'd just be out for a day or two.
Yeah.
I didn't know, Rex. I fucked it up. I was like, oh, it's meant to make him go fast, but instead maybe it's made him go slow, and that's just knocked him out. It's probably slowed his metabolism. He probably doesn't need to drink or eat. He'll probably be fine.
Okay,
Sure.
let's go.
And we're just walking in as normal, people.
Yeah,
right?
sure. Mm-hmm.
We need to
Thank
pick.
God.
We need to pick where we walk in. So instead of walking in from the Draken Wastes, we should be walking in from the north.
Sure, we can
Correct.
walk in from the north. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking big brain.
Yep, you guys change your angle of approach, so you're coming in on the road,
Mhm.
and you get near the door, not the door, the main road coming into town. There's that bonfire. There's the dwarf out front with the halberd. He sees you coming and goes, "Oi, have you seen a little boy?"
Wait, coming in from the northern entrance now? The guard is posted here?
I mean, there's only like one real road into Roxas, right?
Oh, okay, sure. That's good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Seen, he asked us if we've seen a little boy.
"Oi, you seen a little boy out there? He's running around trying to collect rocks well after dark. Don't know who his father is, but if I find him, I'll smash him upside the head."
I give a
Little
concerned.
boy, go out
I-
after here
I
after
give-
dark.
I give a concerned look to Anton. There were a few vultures we saw a while ago that looked like they were pretty hungry, but
"Oh, couldn't be him. The boy's just left. Vultures won't appear till well after something's dead."
oh wait, are we coming in like an
here-
hour later?
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
maybe a
okay.
day later,
Then
I thought.
screw him. We'll just walk
Oh.
away. I don't know. We don't see a kid. It's not, what do we look like? Babysitters to you?
Why'd you let a kid run out here at night? Shouldn't that be
Yeah,
enough
you're
I'm
to
not
stop
his
him?
father. What do I look like?
Well, if you're not his father, why are you threatening to beat him up?
Yeah, why do you care then? Fuck the kid, I say.
Whoa,
Or-
hey. Let's
Hey, no,
Shakes
don't,
his
don't
head.
start fucking the kid as well. It's bad
Simmer
enough that you
down.
start threatening to
Listen,
hit him.
what?
clerics,
Simmer-
clerics aren't known to. We don't do that actually. Okay.
we don't do what?
I meant like
not what I've
screw the
heard.
kid, not like fuck the kid.
Screwing, fucking, it's all the same. You dirty bastard.
Okay,
The
let's
dwarf
enter the city.
shakes his head in disgust at the crude and crass humans who have no value for life, no sense of community, and waves you forward. You've
Good.
disappointed him into not dealing with you.
Okay, we go forward and we'd like to just walk to the tavern that we were all.
Perfectly
High
executed.
five,
The
Anton.
inn?
What? Yeah, to the inn.
The inn or the tavern?
Whatever place we sleep in. The inn.
That's the inn.
Yeah.
The inn where we left the dwarf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you can ride back to the inn. That same dwarven woman is on duty. She sees you, waves hello, cocks her head to the side and goes, "Aren't you the travelers that came in with the dwarf from Drekis?"
We are indeed.
Yes.
We're here to pick him up.
Oh my god. I have the most terrible news. He's fallen into some sort of unnatural sleep and hasn't been able to be roused from it.
Is it like
We've been
drunken sleep?
looking for you for weeks now.
Unnatural sleep. Do you know where he's being held right now?
I look at Emmerich.
He should have been up by now, no? I look concerned.
You said it would last 2 days, Emmerich.
A day, 2 days at most. Yeah, he should be.
So, you know what's going on with him then?
Well,
He
I
just-
mean, our friend here might possibly, but where is he
He's
being
still
held?
got no idea. I know what's going on.
Look, stay here tonight.
Mhm.
Come morning, you'll have to go talk to the council.
Isn't it
They
morning
have
right
him
now?
in.
Not yet.
No, it was evening?
Oh, for some reason I thought we waited the night and then came in the
Oh.
next day after. The
Oh, that's
no,
why I
I
was
don't
confused
think
about the
that's
guard,
it.
but no, we just came right back, so that's fine. Yeah, we can
Okay.
sleep for the night in a room, and then tomorrow morning we'll talk to the council. Yeah, talk to the council.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. She will give you a room. You guys can go to sleep.
I get some
And-
drinks. It's been a long
Yes.
time out in the desert, Neal.
Would you make me a con check here, Nick, before we get
Yes.
to it?
Easy.
So
No withdrawal for
till
me.
now you've been able to manage the shakes in your hand because you've got that pint of cider that
Yes.
Anton has, and I think you've probably been volunteering to drink the cider as your source of water, and you've been able to keep your drinking under control. But the cider's not that strong, and there's only so much of it, so you have been feeling sort of a little bit irritable and a little bit
Edgy.
jittery. It's been under control thus far, but this will have to probably be a thing that you're going to be dealing with. You are quite the drunk these days. Maybe not drunk, functioning alcoholic, high functioning, high powered
Definitely.
alcoholic.
I mean, but this kind of scenario where we've been gone for 2 weeks in the fucking desert is unusual. So hopefully we can avoid this kind of thing.
Cloak of alcoholism.
Yeah.
Why don't we take our first break right here, and we'll come back and do a little bit more on Roxas before you head home, rake in the experience, and set out on your next quest.
All right.
Experience.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. Our player characters spend the night in Roxas. It goes peacefully. Come morning, you come down out of the inn. You'll see that the other dwarf is on duty now. And he'll see you come down and say, "Oh, my wife says she spoke to you last night. You're gonna go see the council this morning, yeah?"
Go and get our friend back, yeah.
He's in a bad shape, is what they've been saying.
No. It's nothing all serious as that. I'm sure it's sure we can sort it out, no problem.
He shrugs. Gets your money for the night in the inn, and as you guys away, you can head towards the council hall.
Wait, do we have any more of these sleeping potions? How long did we expect him to be asleep for? He should be up by now, right?
Wait, are you asking us out of character or are you asking us in character?
Out of character, yeah.
It's 2d10 plus 5 days, so he could be sleeping for almost a month at the max.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do we have any in character?
Any more sleeping potions?
Let me
Well,
check.
I
I was given like 3 or something. Let me check. Gear, impact. Yeah, I have 2 more. Why?
I was just curious.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You guys arrive at the council chambers from the outside. There's one of the knights here on duty, keeping an eye on anyone that might be coming or going nearby. And he sees the 3 of you approaching and comes to meet you. He seems to recognize you. He'll walk forward and say, "Oi, you're the travelers with the dwarf.
That's correct.
Out-of-towner."
Wait a second,
Yeah.
real quick. I'm so sorry, but we would have 1,000,000% done this in the inn. I need to explicitly state this. Nobody is wearing any of the stuff that we got from the tomb, right? You don't have like those fucking boots on, or
I didn't state it, but I thought it would be obvious enough that I would put my old boots on.
let's state that, okay?
I will definitely state that. Yeah,
Please.
I will put my old boots back on, and
Alright,
I'll
I'm
put
not
the
wearing the
boots
ring.
in my fucking backpack or some shit.
Excellent.
And then what else is the
It was another ring of free action, but we
Yeah, which
had
I've
2
got,
of those
yeah,
last
okay.
time.
Yeah.
However, every magical item in this world is unique. So theoretically, no 2 rings of free action will look the same.
Don't they look similar? I thought.
My
They'll
understanding
probably
Probably
look
similar. Yeah,
They
but
will.
they
well, because like it
always
could have
look-
like an engraving of the guy or whatever is what I'm saying, right? I just don't want.
Okay,
We
yeah.
obviously don't have any of that gear. We would have stashed that or put that. We're not that dumb.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here to pick up my friend. Is he fine? I heard maybe there's a problem.
Oh, there's a problem, lad. Come on in. And he will leave his post and bring you guys into this council chamber building, which is right near the edge of the Farnock River, right near that large ravine. He'll bring you into a waiting room, like down a couple of flights of stairs, so you're like sort of underground. Put you in a waiting room, tell you to stay here while I get the others.
Did they have like swords
No need.
out or anything? Or?
He was carrying a halberd.
I mean, they haven't
He
disarmed us yet,
walks
so
with it.
Okay, yeah.
Neal,
that's fine.
as he leaves us and walks away to get his friends, I want to read his mind.
His mind will say. No, his surface thoughts are pretty obvious. He's just like thinking about what the council might be doing right now and where he might be able to find them.
Okay.
There's nothing nefarious.
while we're standing here waiting and doing absolutely nothing of consequence, could I take a listen to see if I can hear any like talking through the walls or anything weird like that?
Sure. If you hush your brothers down and put your ear to the door or crack it open and peer out into the hallway, go ahead and give me a detect noise check. Very successful. You can hear the chain and plate clinking as the dwarf walks away down the hallway, his loud footsteps echoing through the stone halls, kind of drowning out any other conversation that might be happening from further away. It's pretty much the only sound, aside from your breathing and your brother's breathing. It's just that chink, chink.
Okay, so nobody's talking or doing any. Okay.
No one.
Or we don't hear the footsteps of tons of soldiers moving in or something.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can stay here waiting like this as long as you'd like. and I'll let you know if there's something unusual
Yeah, okay.
going on. Anything to discuss before they arrive, or are you guys already ready to go?
No, just nod to everybody. We should know what's going on.
We know what's
When they
going on.
start to walk to us, I'll read their mind as well, just to make sure they're not like psyching themselves up for combat.
Sure.
I will have my amulet out on my necklace, like they can see if they want. Proudly presenting it.
Maybe 10 minutes later, you hear the sound of the same dwarf coming back, that same rattling of armor and metal and weapons. And he'll come to the room and say, all right, council's ready to see you. Follow me. And he'll bring you down another couple flights of stairs into a large council room, the back of which is one large stained glass window that looks out over the ravine, but in this purpose is really just like letting light in. There's not quite a semicircle, it's on like a 90-degree arc or so of large chairs up on a bit of a dais where there are 12 dwarves seated.
Before anything, can we state where we put the 10-pound key, Tyrael?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, obviously, we would have left that in the room.
Well, or it's in your bag, right? Probably, no?
Nah, I think I would have left that in the in our room, under the bed,
that
under the
would have
mattress.
Concerned that they might try and clean the room while you have checked out?
No, what the fuck? Are we at the
Wait, we
fucking
didn't check
Hilton?
out, did we?
No, we didn't. We're still in there. We have a room
We're
there.
in there for the day. We left some stuff.
We
in.
left. We literally left our other magical items in there potentially. So yeah.
All right, cool. So you
Yeah,
have your
it's in the
backpacks
room.
and all your weapons and all your armor and everything except for the key, which you just like left under the bed, under a pillow?
I very carefully stashed it underneath the mattress. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But otherwise, all your gear is with you.
Yeah, otherwise it's all worth this, Koibu.
Well, that and the two potions too. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
The 2 potions?
Well, yes, there is a potion of dragon control and an elixir of health.
And those are also under the mattress.
Those are not just under the mattress, Koibu. I, Anton, cut a hole in the mattress.
Oh.
And I have... Yes, now listen.
No.
Anton is paranoid.
No,
What
you're
the
not.
two-
Mr.
Yes, he
Mooton
is.
is paranoid because the DM
No.
is asking us a bunch of questions.
Anton is paranoid. Anton's like... Well, Anton was the one who thought, like, oh, where's the key? So Anton was the one who did this. Anton's like, oh my god. Why are we just going to leave these things?
Don't
He cuts a hole
destroy
in the
the
mattress. He does, under the bottom. He cuts a hole in it, and he stashes the key
I don't even know
inside
if
the
mattresses
mattress
are
and a
like
few other
that. It's not like these are sleep numbers. It's probably just like a bed of feathers or some dumb shit, right? Like, what
It's
are
a
they?
cloth stuffed with
Yeah.
hay, probably. So
Well,
you can cut a
I
small
cut
hole in the
into
side
it,
and
yep.
shove things in
And
it.
I
No
shove
problem.
it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
No! I know what we were supposed to do. We fucked everything up.
It's too
Yeah,
late.
well,
No, no, no.
It's
Too
gonna be
late.
fine.
Too
Last
late.
night
Here
we
we
were
go.
supposed to etherall in and replace everything.
Yes,
What the
we
fuck?
were.
Why
I don't
did
know
we
why
do
we
It doesn't
that?
matter. Yeah, but it
Koibu,
doesn't
why
matter.
did you scroll ahead so fast to the next day? You fucked us, Koibu.
It doesn't matter,
Oh,
Steven. It's gonna be
no.
fine.
It doesn't matter. It's in the mattress now.
It's
I've handled
fine.
it.
Don't worry about it.
Just fucking
I've
go.
handled it.
Mistakes were made. We'll have to improvise.
Let's go. Fuck it.
All right.
I say to the dwarf as we're walking down these stairs to the council, I say, it's not really a matter for the whole council. I don't want to be a bother. I'm just here to collect our friend.
True.
He's been under our protection and being cared for 2 weeks. You've got questions to answer for.
Okay, fine. I appreciate the help.
How
Fine.
does his beard look?
I will speak to your dwarves.
It's tucked in his armor, so it can't be like grabbed by the outside during combat.
I want to touch a dwarf's beard. Beard.
What?
I slap his
go on
hand as he
fetishes.
goes to touch the dwarf's.
Yeah,
beard
I'll
from there.
go to touch it. And then he'll
All right, you guys can enter into the room. There are the 12 dwarves in the 12 chairs. There's another 2 set of knights, and on a stretcher in the middle of the floor is your dwarf.
I run up
sleeping
to him.
comfortably.
I give a stern look to Emmerich as well.
As I go, I run over to him. He's fine, I say, shouting over my shoulder. And I grab him and crouch down next to him. Lazar, wake up, you fool! Wake up! And I slap him across the face level. Wake up!
My
He does not
condolences.
wake up.
Around me.
I'll look to the Master Dwarves. I'll be like, my condolences, Master Dwarves. My friend here obviously mixed up the potions.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're a cleric. Can you stick to praying? I know exactly what happened. I will answer your questions, dwarves.
They speak up. There are a few other
First of
people.
all, let me just say thank you so much for looking after Lazar here. Very much appreciated.
There have been clearly some problems while you've left Your friend here, says one of the guys standing and taking a few steps forward, has fallen into a deep slumber. Some sort of fell curse has befallen him. But you
Alas.
seem to be aware of what's happened. Could you
Listen.
tell us?
Yes, I'll tell you. We were on a journey. We described parts of it to you when we were here last. Our friend here, through no fault of his own, and it certainly doesn't speak to his character or anything such like that, but his smaller stature means that on long journeys he tends to lag behind. And typically, it doesn't pay well for us all to slow our movements by such a large amount so he can keep up. I devised a potion that would allow him to walk a little bit faster, keep up with us on longer journeys. Now, I don't know if you remember the last time we were here, it was New Year's Eve. There was a lot of drinking. I hadn't put together the potion yet. I did it first thing in the morning when I woke up. I think maybe I might have made a few mistakes. He drank it, and I think maybe it slowed him down instead of speeding it up. I look at him from a few angles, and he should be fine. I don't think it would mean that he needs it. I think maybe his metabolism has slowed down, so the food and the water thing should be fine. I thought I'd just leave him in the inn while we went on our trip, and we'd be back.
You said it would last 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. It's hard to tell. Listen, it's not the same as a priest spell. You don't know. There's addition, multiplication. Sometimes you're even going to do differentiation.
How long has it been, Master Dwarves?
It's been about 2 weeks.
Emric.
2
Is he
weeks.
ever going to wake up?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get something straight here. Your companion, because of his size, is a liability when moving. Guess
Not
all
a liability.
like us are liabilities then.
No, listen. He's got his strengths. Some of us are good at some things, some of us are better at worse at things, some of us are good at other things. Everyone's got their own talents. His is not walking fast. But, look.
You devise a potion to speed him up, and instead it puts him to sleep. And
Yes.
so you leave him behind in an inn room, alone, while you leave for 2 weeks when he's in a magical sleep.
I've been left in
understand.
worse spots than a 2 gold per night inn, my friend. These two, they leave me all the time.
For one, yes, it was a very nice inn. Would you
great
dispute that? One of the best inns I've ever stayed in.
Also,
personally.
the stonework on that inn was...
Oh, but you left
Yeah,
a
that's true.
friend who was completely helpless
No, not helpless. He
without
should have been
telling
fine.
anybody, and
He
just
should have
let.
been fine.
Hold on,
If we
I
hadn't
step
checked
forward.
in on that room, he probably would have died.
I step
No.
forward. I step forward. Excuse me.
No, that's
Are
slander.
we under
He would not have
investigation
died.
here?
Tyrael, please don't insult them.
I have no mean to
It's
insult
not
you.
murder, but this could have been homicide by negligence. If we hadn't noticed him and found a healer to keep him intact, could have killed him.
Given that the
Set
room
it
was
up.
only paid through for a single night, the only negligence, my friend, would be yours of the innkeeper to leave the room unchecked for days. Of course, so that we know that you aren't going to do that, because the hospitality offered in this city is clearly superior than that. Our friend was never in any harm. Now, apparently, my idiot brother here, Emric, fouled up a potion. We all can see that. He's still soundly asleep. He's not dead. We had no means to kill this man or do anything horrible to him.
Dehydrated while you were gone. You
No,
didn't
no,
think
no,
to
no.
leave
He could have
You're
died-
looking after an unconscious man, a man who a potion's gone wrong on, and you're like, let's fucking just leave him here and take off. Yeah, how'd you know the potion didn't kill him? How did you know it wasn't going to do something nasty to him while you were away?
Well, this is a
You guys
dangerous
left him.
world. That's the risks that we take when we make and drink potions. That's the risks that all of us, him included, assume. And I think it's disgusting that you would try to take that from him. We know that he's not going to
You wouldn't try
die.
and find a healer to leave your friend with? Instead, you just left him in an inn room
Well,
like a
we didn't know that the
forgotten
potion
sock?
was going to be messed up, but clearly our instincts were
Listen.
correct. Rox isn't going to
Once
leave
he
him to
drank the
die
potion,
here.
he wasn't going faster. You didn't think he
He
had messed up?
is the strongest dwarf that we know. If he can't sleep off a potion, no one could. We knew he'd
Listen,
be fine.
it's fine. And I'm sorry to say this, sir. I know that you look similar to him. You're both dwarfs, but you do not have ownership over my friend Lazar here. He's a citizen of Dracus.
Why don't we
And
let
therefore,
Lazar
I'm far
live?
more as I am responsible for him. He is in my
Yeah.
care. And the
Exactly.
dwarf is
You're
fine. The dwarf is fine. The
And
dwarf
you're
lives by my breath. As I breathe here and now, I watch him. He is alive, sir.
Because we stepped up when you failed.
And we knew that you'd step up, so we succeeded.
No, there's no need to lay blame here. We should all just be happy that Lazar lives.
Yeah, let's drink.
The dwarf is
Why
fine.
didn't you find a healer to keep an eye on him while you were away?
Because we were not
Would have
aware that
taken
he.
minutes.
We didn't
minutes
know that.
to find a healer.
What mean you to do with us? We didn't know that our friend would be in such a dire strait. You stepped up and you've taken care of him, as we would expect anybody in this city to do. It's a great city. Do you wish us to pay you for your services? Because we'd be more than glad to render gold unto you for the services provided. But otherwise, I don't understand the meaning of this line of questioning.
He's just giving
We're
us a
trying to
tongue
get to the bottom of why you would abandon a person to die all alone. How could you leave your friend behind like that?
How tall is this guy?
Way shorter than you.
Way shorter. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I know that you don't mean to offend us by implying that if we were trying to kill a man, we'd poison him and leave him for dead in a public hotel room. Surely there are better ways to kill a man.
Who said anything about killing a man?
I'm pretty sure you said that you implied we left him for dead. Obviously, that was not our intention.
You did leave him for dead. It wasn't your intention, but how could you leave someone who was depending on you like that?
He was left. It happened. He's alive. Let's move on.
He's going to be fine, my friend.
A mistake was made when mixing a potion. I'm sure you have potion makers in this city that have made such mistakes before. Unless you mean to charge us with some crime, I don't understand by what authority you can prevent the release of our friend to us and us being on our way.
No one's talking about crimes here, right? I say, looking at them. This is a matter of honor. I appreciate your concern for our friend here. And I will not make the same mistake again. I'll think twice before getting too drunk on your dwarven ale. It's strong.
Flattery will get you nowhere, lad.
I don't need to get anywhere. I need to get Lazar here back to the hotel so I can wake him up and we can be on our merry way.
Can you wake him? We've been unable to.
That doesn't surprise me a great deal, but yes, I believe I could wake him.
Oh my god.
I don't mean an insult
with rage. Goes and plops himself down in a chair.
Okay.
Emmerich, why are you insulting him?
Dwarves don't cast magic, I say to him, whispering but loudly.
I look to Anton. Anton, do you believe you possess the spells necessary to wake our friend?
I think Emmerich could.
Emmerich, do you believe that you possess the spells necessary? Okay, then if you may, you could please release our friend, our traveling companion, into our care. We'll take him back to the hotel, and I imagine by morning, or maybe even later tonight, after a short nap, Emmerich here will be able to awaken our friend. We'll bring him back. You can see that all four of us are well up and healthy. We will be on our merry way.
He consented to the potion.
There's another matter, speaks another dwarf who steps up.
Another matter. I was unaware that we were making lists today. What else is it that you need of us?
Well, the lot of you came in looking for information about physical security, looking for chat about ways to lock things up. Your dwarf friend here is, as you said, investigating this on the behalf of the crown of Drekius, right?
Indeed.
Am I understanding this correctly?
Sounds right so far.
Well, the very night that your friend falls into his stupor and the lot of you go missing, the key here in town to the tomb of Vlad Ormor, the very one we spoke to you about, goes missing.
That is curious.
Very curious indeed.
What night was this?
We often get people coming around asking questions about these things. And,
What night did it go missing?
What night did this key go missing?
New Year's.
You're telling me that on one of the busiest nights of the year, when there are thousands of people taken to the streets, explosions filling the skies, that somebody managed to steal the key from under your nose?
It's a great shame upon us that that is the case.
I mean, it sounds as fine a night as any for stealing a key, but I don't understand the questioning of us in relation to this. Do you accuse us of stealing this key?
Let's just say there's a little bit of coincidence going on here that has a foul smell about it. There's murmuring in the background between the other dwarves who nod their heads, even though they probably discussed this 100 times in your absence.
Fucking losers.
I'll whisper to Tyrael. Tyrael, were we not in Lothrin at that time getting this? And I'll point towards this. I'll make a show of like pointing towards the amulet. We left and he was just here.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say unless our dwarven friend managed to smuggle the key out in his portly belly and then fall asleep in the hotel Upon digesting said key, we would have been out of town headed towards Lothran.
Were you now?
Yes, I were. I'm not a man that takes kindly to repeating himself.
Listen, this is all getting very accusatory.
I think we're past the stage of...
The three of us were blind drunk on New Year's. Accusatory. The three of us were blind drunk on New Year's Eve. Do you not have some alarm system? I mean, would you have not known? How could we have stumbled into this, wherever this key was, and stole it right from under your noses while activating your alarms whilst blind drunk? It seems... I appreciate the timing is... well, I think it's decidedly unfortunate, but you might say the timing is fortunate, but... Look, I'm really sorry this has happened. But I don't know what you expect us to do about it.
Is this your official stance, that you are completely innocent of any wrongdoing related to the theft of the key to the tomb of Vlad Ormor?
Let me get this
plenty
straight.
of wrongdoings that we're involved in, but none related to such a key. Of course not.
So you were accusing us of stealing the key, correct?
We have not accused you of anything.
Oh,
We've
asking
noticed a
questions.
bit of a coincidence around your arrival and the departure of this key, and we're asking you.
I'll slap the table. Well
Dwarf
then, you're not
to man.
accusing us anything.
Calm down.
Then we will leave. Then we'll be free to go.
I'll put a hand on my brother's shoulder. It's okay. Can be calm.
Listen. We can be friends about it. It doesn't have to be like this. We could help you find the key. Are you sure it's gone? It's not just misplaced?
Oh, maybe we should check again. Maybe we just left it in the cupboard.
Well,
Oh,
you
we didn't
lost
think
it.
about that. What sort of ninny wagon are you up to, huh?
Could a child not have maybe snuck in and played with it and maybe it fell down a hole or something?
My God, we left the key where the children could get it and throw it down a hole on New Year's. Oh my God, we dwarves are so fucking stupid.
Well, sorry, I don't know where
I'll
you
nod. Yes.
What would you have us do?
I would ask you to tell us if you had anything to do with the removal of the key and the other objects from our temple. And we'd ask you to tell us straight.
The three of us have been involved in no such dealings. I can't speak for my dwarven friend here, but from the looks of it, he probably hasn't been up to any tomfoolery of his own. But I suppose that once we wake him, we can question him, and we'll tell you if we know anything. Or, if you want, I'm sure he'll be keen to submit himself to questioning after a hearty meal.
I was hoping you'd have other words. This puts us in a might awkward situation.
Certainly does. I feel very awkward right now.
What is the awkward situation that you believe that we've found ourselves in?
Why, it is the opinion of this council that the lot of you are somehow involved in all this.
And by what evidence do we stand charged with that?
Ugh, disgraceful! How dare you!
How dare we? How dare you?
The queen will hear about this.
Well,
You accused
excuse
us
me.
without any evidence!
We can talk our way through this. By what evidence do you have that we've been involved in the theft of any such key?
It's a curiosity. How is it that you came to be working with this here dwarf? And what is the nature of your arrangement?
Well, the nature of our arrangement is that we were to accompany him as he does research on behalf of the crown. For how or why we were assigned to him, I suppose that would be a matter you would have to take up with the queen. We're not one to ask our assignees why we're assigned to any particular caravan, but the four of us are traveling together.
Is he your superior, or are you his superior?
He
Who's
is the
in
one-
charge of this operation?
Well, technically, the queen is in charge. He is the one that is tasked with this arrangement, and we are the three sent to accompany him. Now, we also had business to take care of in Lothran, which makes this a convenient trip for us. And, yeah.
Afraid you might say something like that.
Why is he so afraid of everything we say?
You should summon your courage.
Curiosity how the traveling companion who are not in charge are so well equipped. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Can you be... if I could
mean
ask
you're
you...
bloody soaked in magic. It's dripping from your heads and your toes, your bags and your weapons, the rings on your fingers.
It surprises you that a caravan traveling with a dwarf who's researching integral technology related to securing possession so that we can win the war would be well-equipped traveling across these dangerous plains?
It strikes us as odd that so much magic would be invested in the companions, but not in the leader here. There's a might air of a stench around your story that you seem to be trying to walk away from, and yet it lingers near you. Look at you, covered in magic.
Perhaps it's surprising.
Who happens to fall asleep for the period you're out of town, around the same time that the key goes missing. Now, where were you during these 2 weeks you were gone?
As I already stated, we were on our way to Lothrin. Now, I'm sorry if these cities do not possess the same level of wealth that we are accustomed to in Wicthron-Rentha, but it's not unheard of for companions to be well-equipped when traveling lands, accompanying people on official business of the Queen. Did you expect us to be walking out here with simple iron swords?
Well, we expect that the people who would be swiping things from our reliquary would be well-equipped for the job, laden with the magic to get by our defenses. And of the people who come and go that we do keep our eyes upon, a lot of you are the only ones who seem to have access to the sorts of magic that would allow you to bypass our defenses. Now, we've let you come and we've let you go. We could have arrested you on sight or tried to hack you to death immediately. But we are trying to do this real diplomatic-like. We believe you're earnest about your origins. But we're curious as to your methods.
I would like you to answer this, you. Why would we return to a town whom we've thieved a key from? And if I were to steal a key from any town, why would we walk in with such a show of ourselves before doing so? I agree with you that the circumstances are appear to be quite convenient for us. How stupid would one party be to enter a city, ask about the whereabouts of a key, and steal said key immediately, and then return 2 weeks later?
Stupid, or bold, arrogant, hubristic even?
All wonderful traits to describe wonderful traits to describe the average dwarf, but I fear that you're projecting some of your own insecurities onto us.
He didn't mean that.
He absolutely means it. I mean everything I say. If humans are anything, we're cunning, and I think the last thing a human would do is wander into a city with 3 friends, decked out with magical gear, break into a temple or a locked vault or wherever you have this key stored, and then come back 2 weeks later.
You might be cunning, but you're also hot-headed, impatient, and impertinent.
I believe we've shown plenty of patience sitting here through these outrageous accusations. I believe that we've been quite accommodating to these questions as well.
I feel like you've been extremely defensive. Very little worry about your friend, very little concern about your hosts, very little appreciation for the people who kept your friend alive while you were gone. In fact, you've been very defensive, antagonistic even. Jump into accusations before they've even been leveled. You thought we were questioning you about murder earlier? You seem guilty of something, and we're trying to figure out what the hell it is.
The only thing we may be guilty of is wasting too much time in front of this disordinate council questioning us on the merits of our character. Of course we're going to be defensive when we wander in here and you start asking us if we left a friend for dead or if we're here to steal a key from you.
So, it's your position that you're definitely, absolutely, 100% not here to steal anything from us. You didn't take any keys, you didn't take any potions, you have no idea about any of these things.
The only thing that we've taken is your shit.
The only theft that's happened here, correct. My brother is right. The only theft that's happened here is the theft of our time in front of this stupid council. If you don't have any real questions or real evidence for us, I don't see by what measure you can keep us here. We'd like our friend to be released from us. We would like to awaken him, which I'm confident that my cleric here can do. It's why I'm not worried about the condition of our friend. I know that he can bring them back. And if you so desire, you can approach us later with an offer for at least 200 gold if you want us to research or find where this missing key is. I don't know if your goal was to bring us in here and hope that we would be guilt-tripped into doing this job on your own because you were too incompetent to protect a key on the busiest night of the year in your own temple, but we're absolutely not going to sit here and stand for this questioning unless you present any actual evidence in front of us by which to question us.
Odd that the Queen of Drekis would pick you to negotiate with other people.
We
You
weren't
don't
coming
seem
here to
like,
negotiate.
Quite the diplomat, if you catch my understanding.
We came here as bodyguards.
We weren't sent here to be diplomats. We don't carry these magical swords around to negotiate as merchants. We carry them to slay the foes of our kingdoms or to kill those that threaten us.
You know, talking about magical weapons, I see
correct.
that the council is enjoying its new magical axes that we gifted to them on our first arrival in Roxas. I noticed that you all have them with you here today.
See, this is why we wanted to ask you questions and didn't arrest you on sight. You came bearing great gifts.
We
You
did.
showed a certain amount of respect. You were honorable folk.
Thank
Which
you.
is why the subsequent series of events has us so confused.
I'm
see.
sorry, are we,
From our
are we
perspective-
supposed to feel honored that you didn't arrest an envoy sent by the queen in a public manner? That could be just as much you being cunning as it is you being honorable or considerate of us. We're not fools.
Master Dwarf, we know that we've messed
you
up
think
in
we
leaving
are.
our friend. We know that we've messed up in leaving our friend. We've admitted that. However, this line of questioning, I would say, is out of line. We came here bearing gifts. We've been nothing but honorable to you, and as soon as we get in here, we are given a tongue lashing, and now we are being accused.
You're given a tongue lashing for leaving your friend behind, which you well deserved. And then we had some general questions, which you've taken very hard. Much harder than anyone else we've questioned, and we've questioned a great many people about these events. You're the only ones to take umbrage quite so quickly, and I do believe that was a veiled threat a few moments ago.
If it was a threat, we would
Trust
make well
me,
on it.
we
It
do not
wasn't a threat.
we do not make veiled threats, my friend. And if you'd spend some time outside of these walls, perhaps you'd realize how absolutely absurd it is to be questioning visitors, much less an official envoy from the capital of another kingdom, about the matters of a crime by which you have
As
no
we
evidence.
hear it, you're just the bodyguards. You're free to be questioned.
And-
The unconscious man here is the only real diplomat.
Well, in answering your questions we've had, I'm not even sure if our friend here is here on a diplomatic mission so much as one of research. If you want, after we awaken him, or we can do it here if we need to, you can question him all you want.
Please, waken him here.
I look to Imric. Imric, are you able now, or do you need a couple hours to prepare some spells?
I turn around, turning my back to the dwarves, looking worried. I say, you got them, you got those. I open my bag, shit. I start looking for a Dispel Magic Scroll, because that's the only way I've got to open this to actually wake this guy up.
I have nap if you need.
Wait,
I can...
how many days has it? How many days has it been?
It's been like 15 or something, I reckon.
12 days.
It's been 12 days. 5.5 and 5.5 is 11, plus 5 is 16. So we would expect him to sleep for 16 days on average, and it's been 12. So we would hope that he'd wake up in 4 on average. But he could be sleeping for up to 13 more days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emmer, can you do the Dispel Magic if I nap you?
No, I don't have it learned, so it would take me some day.
Well, if I
do
nap
have it
you,
in-
right? You can learn.
No, as in I don't
He
have
doesn't
it in
have
my
the
spell.
learned,
Oh,
not just.
I think I can do it then if I nap myself.
Okay, yeah, you do it. Although we're going to have more chance to dispel the potion with the scroll than we will do.
Do you have a
guys do
scroll?
it.
It sounded like you didn't have one.
Oh no, I think I do have.
Oh, if you do have one, then we can do that.
Yeah, I got 2 more left. All right, I pull out a dispel magic scroll out. I
Make
turn
sure you
back
hit some of
to
their gear.
I turn back to Lazar and say, I look up to the council. If I could have a moment of peace and quiet, please, to any of them who are murmuring. And I
The
unveil my
dwarves
scroll.
will slowly quiet down.
I will incant the scroll and direct it towards Lazar.
Oh, what's
Wait, first of all, I check him over for magic gear. I don't think he's got any. He might have a +1 axe or something.
No, he has been tucked into some comfortable pajamas.
Wait, can you just
He definitely
dispel
wasn't traveling with.
magical gear?
You can do it.
Yeah.
Also, like, if he's got any potions on him, it'll destroy them and stuff like that.
That's big.
All whispered material. This is the first fucking silence we've heard from the dwarves this whole fucking journey.
I nod
So-
solemnly.
Make sure there's no potions on him or anything, Neal, and then I'll read the Dispel Magic Scroll.
Yeah, he's just tucked into some nice pajamas and left on a stretcher.
Do you want me to roll a d20?
I would love you to roll me a d20.
Do you want low or high?
Oh, shit.
I hope
pretty
you
sure
wanted
you
low.
want high. Double check the player's handbook. Just
Oh, I think this is a low roll. We want, yeah.
Fucking one.
I know.
Hiding. Here we go. Dispel magic. 11 or higher in a d20. Yeah, so you want it
Modified by
high.
level. Yeah.
Results of a 20 is always a success. A result of a 1 is always a fail. So you throw down the dispel magic spell and nothing happens. And the scroll burns in your hands and is vanished.
As the scroll disappears, I sort of look up to the dwarves. What do they look like?
Everyone's leaning forward.
they don't know what
very
the fuck is
curious,
happening.
Except for the pair of knights that were with them and the one knight that brought you in.
Do I burn the second Dispel Magic Scroll? I consider to myself.
Well, we can wait an hour and I can do it, but
Wait, you can do this for free in an hour?
I told him, yeah, I told you I can do this.
Yeah.
Well, then let's wait for Anton.
Okay, yeah.
Dwarves, do you mind if I take a nap real quick and I can wake him up?
I say,
I need 1 hour.
alas, my potion was stronger than I expected.
They all sit back. The murmuring picks up again.
Good. My friend, you had us waiting in a room before. If we could excuse ourselves for an hour, my friend here will prepare a spell. We'll come back and we'll try again. Is that okay?
I'll pull out all my food out of my bag of, or out of my cloak of plenty. I'll be like, as condolences, you may eat this for an hour while I nap. Here you go.
Wait, why are we giving out fucking chicken nuggets for...
They don't accept your food.
Yeah, no.
Leave it on the table.
Like,
I don't know
here's
what you
some
could.
ribs.
I don't know what you
Yeah.
could possibly be pondering at the moment. We need an hour to prepare a spell. I don't believe there's any harm in that. Clearly,
I can do it right here if you want. If you want to watch me sleep, that's fine.
I know we
You'll
got off on the wrong
notice
foot, but if
we
you don't want to
send you
share
back.
this pint of cider between 12 of you. Sorry.
We're not.
You'll notice we'll send you back with all your gear back to the waiting room and leave you there for an hour unmolested because we are right honorable folk.
As are we, my good friend, and I go to shake his hand.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one.
The axe on your side says that you are sure, actually, so. All right.
You're a curious group, that's for certain. And,
I'll be back in
they
1
let
hour.
you Go. The guard will escort you back to the room,
Mhm.
leave you inside, but you'll notice he stands outside the door and doesn't walk away.
I will take a nap.
Do we have any other bags of holding?
No, we don't.
Will the key fit in my coin purse, Koibu?
The key is done. The key is where it is.
Okay. Koibu, can you take your headphones off for a second?
It's not gonna
It's not gonna matter.
I need to. We need to have a second Discord group with the three of us, okay? Because I don't want to give Koibu any ideas. All right.
Okay, don't worry about it. Okay,
You
can I
think
wake
that
up
you
in an
have the
hour?
ideas.
Can't we just beat about the call for a minute?
What?
Can't we just beat about the call?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Just talk
Okay.
about
Wait. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay.
it. He has open ears, dummy.
Okay. Wait. I'm talking quietly. Okay. Listen. Okay. No, I can't say it. Wait, Koibu, can you just give it like
Okay.
1 minute, like 30 seconds?
Just don't say it. It's
No,
fine.
it's really important though. But I just need 30 seconds. Koibu,
He's not
your
listening,
cat
go.
is in the door. He can hear it. Okay. You really can?
Wait.
He can
Go
definitely
ahead,
hear
say
it.
it.
Say something mean about him and see if he flinches.
Okay, try to make him laugh and see if he says anything. Oh, he's totally breaking. I think he.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter, Steven. Please just say it. Hurry up.
Here's the problem. Okay, listen. Okay.
You guys done yet?
Oh no, okay, we're almost
No,
done. You're
no.
so bad at faking this, Koibu. Okay, fine. I'm saying it. Okay. If I was these dwarves, as soon as we come here for questioning, I would send somebody to go fucking rife through our room.
Yeah, of course.
So if
But
they
it's
do that,
whatever.
we're fine. No, it's not whatever. Because if they do that and come back with a key, we're fucked.
Listen, we might have to call Roxas. It
Okay,
is
so
what
we
it is, okay?
no, we
It
just
is what it
we
is.
just check the mattress. If the key's gone, we just fuck off.
No, but what if
Right.
what if they're doing
We
it
can't
now? And
leave.
when we walk
We
back to
can't
wake up our
leave.
dwarven friend, what if they come back with the key? I need to go there and fucking hide the shit. I need to get out of here and hide the shit.
Wait, are we not? We've not gone back to our hotel room. We've just gone
No.
back to. Oh shit.
Okay, I'll cast Etherealness on you, but you gotta
No, you
get the fuck out of
can't
here.
do that while we're in the.
I can sneak out. I've got invisibility.
But
But
we're
they're gonna
under.
see we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Just fucking let it go happen. If it happens, it happens. We'll handle it. We'll lie. It'll be fine.
Okay, can I
Okay,
tell them
alright.
that you left like a bag of components? We can only lie so much. That you need a component from the room?
No, that's dumb.
That's dumb, yeah.
But
That's
that
dumb.
makes
Just
sense.
let it happen.
Okay.
They're not
It
gonna
makes
get
Alright,
sense.
go. Alright, Koibu,
Okay.
let's go. Fuck us. Let's go.
Koibu.
Neal, come back. Neal.
Yeah, Koibu, we know you can hear us. Go.
Alright, Koibu.
Let's go. Okay.
Nap is done
Wait,
in
Neal.
an hour.
Describe this room we're in, Neal, before the hour passes.
It doesn't matter. Just sleep. We're fuck it.
Is there a window? Is there a window?
No,
in
I don't care if there's a window. It
No.
doesn't change anything.
Okay.
Good.
I cast Nap. I learn Dispel Magic and
What spells do you must expend spells in order to learn over them, right?
yeah. So I'll
So you've
cast.
got spells that you can cast. There's nothing that would be dangerous to cast that you're trying to get rid of.
Can I cast Etherealness on like an object?
Uh,
I'll click it in the chat. AOE the caster, casting time. But
it's the caster and anything else you're holding. So you can cast it on yourself and then vanish and then.
I'll vanish and reappear instantly,
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
and then I'll cast, and then I'll nap, and then learn my thing, and then
Cool.
we have Dispel Magic, and yeah. I'm gonna also learn Charm Person.
Which is a wizard spell that you don't have access to.
There's a cleric option.
Cleric option. Arm person. Arm person or mantle, yeah. Okay, that's the second level spell that you replaced the nap with.
Yep.
All right.
Wait,
So you
actually,
learn-
JK.
Actually, what?
Sorry, I think I can do augury.
What?
do you? I don't know if you have the material components.
I
for
don't
you
know.
augury.
need-
Components for that.
you
Wait,
charm
Charm
person
Person.
or
Fuck
something.
that. Sorry, you need like a gem of 1,000 GP, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Do I need to run back to the room and get it?
No, we're good.
Okay.
All right, I go inside after an hour and give the dwarves a nod, and I cast Dispel Magic onto our
It's
friend.
gonna fail again, man. You know.
No.
I don't think I have to roll a d20.
Oh, you
do.
still do, yeah.
Mood, are you serious?
It is odd. Are you? Hold on. Let's read this.
Yeah,
spell.
I'm certain. Yeah, it's the same
Let's read
spell.
that spell. It's not. I don't think it is.
It's
No?
the same spell.
What do you know, Neal? Maybe
The
it's
base
not.
chance
I'm
of success
so
spelling
sorry.
is 11 or higher on a the caster. Okay, all right. Well, I gotta roll a d20.
Okay, I guess
And you have to
you're
roll
right.
a what or higher? Oh, 11 or higher?
11 or higher.
No, it depends on the.
Easy.
But I'm a god gamer.
He's a god gamer. This guy's been watching Moon for weeks now.
Yeah.
What
okay.
level are you as a caster?
5th.
I'm sorry. What cleric? Full cleric level.
5th.
Okay, 5th. Yeah. Okay, so the potion, for every level difference, there is a bonus or penalty. The potion was at least created at 9th level, which is a difference of 4 between you and it, which would bring your roll down to an 11,
Which
Yeah.
would be enough.
No problem.
which would be enough. But that's only if this potion was created at 9th level
Oh.
exactly.
It was
Oh, it
created
was.
at 10th, 11th, or 12th level.
Can we
This is like
argue?
This is
Can
like
we
a
argue
basic
that-
version.
The thing is almost done. It's almost done, so the magic is less potent on him.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Caster can always dispel his own magic. Otherwise, the chance depends on the difference between the magical effect and caster.
Ooh, good thing the dwarves don't know that, because then we'd be able to dispel our own potion. You said you made it.
That's true. Fuck the dwarves.
Fuck the dwarves, true.
You know what, Neal? Either you let it happen, or we're calling Roxas. It's up
No.
to you.
If it doesn't work, maybe I'll just try and use the other scroll.
No, well, let's just wait a second, okay? See if our dwarven friend awakens. We've cast a spell.
I've threatened the DM. It's fine.
Dimensional artifact. Certain spells or effects cannot be dispelled. That's not what I'm talking about, though. Okay. So, the potion. At what level was it created?
It's gonna be a die roll.
Yeah, there's going to be a little variation in there.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we need the lowest number possible.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. The spell will go off. The dwarf will slowly begin to rouse himself into consciousness.
I try not to look surprised.
I look at the head dwarf and give him like a really, like, you really wanted me to do this? We had to do this here. I look.
Lazar, thank God you're okay. I'm so sorry that I messed the potion up that I gave you.
What? Where am
I said
clothes are these?
it's me, Lazar. Oh, I'm sorry. Our friends here have
What the hell am I? What the fuck would you give me to drink?
It was a mistake. I'm sorry. I was meant to be giving you the usual walk faster potion.
The what?
The walk faster potion that I usually give you before we travel. I think I made a mess the ingredients up because I was hungover. I'm sorry about that.
He gets up and sort of looks around the room. There's all these other people staring at him in his pajamas. And
as he's looking around, can I kind of like hit Emmerich? Emmerich, give him back his amulet.
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, as he gives him the ESP amulet, can I give him a look and start to have surface level thoughts of like, we're fucked, you need to shut the fuck up and go along with everything we're saying? Like, do you feel okay,
That's
my
fine.
friend?
can, but I don't think the dwarf knows anything about this ESP amulet. I don't think you've ever given it to him or told
Oh,
him
he's
how
a
it
fucking,
works.
this is a fucking mystical research fucking dwarf guy. I'm
we've
sure
been
he's
with
He's
him.
not a mystical fucking research
Wait.
dwarf guy. He's the knight that you have been pretending is
Hold
a
on.
mystical fucking research
I was
Yeah,
like
well,
a
how much
lawyer.
homework did he put into his fucking...
We've been here with him. We took a ship here, and it took 2 weeks to get here. We would have talked about the amulet at the very
You
least.
disclose all of your magical items to your traveling companions?
No, we wouldn't. Fuck
It's really
no.
important to know if that's
We
what
wouldn't
you
do
do.
that.
Not
No,
all
we
of them,
wouldn't.
but
Fuck
at the
that.
very
All right, I think
Oh,
it's
you
fair that he
just
doesn't
put
know.
this
I think
on
it's fair that he doesn't know how to use the amulet.
right, fine.
'Cause
I-
it doesn't just work. You've got to actually concentrate on it.
Wait, do you have to
Yeah.
concentrate on it to make it work?
The
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
that I would say that
Okay.
he would know this is because we told him all about Scoria. We told him everything. So why the fuck wouldn't he know what magic items we have?
Well,
This
we
would
could
be
tell
like
him
a
with,
magic
we could
item
tell
that
him
we would
about
tell
Scoria without telling him all of our magical
So
items,
you
right?
have told them about all of your magic possessions then.
It's fine. I give him the. I
It's
give him
fine,
the
we
fucking
don't have
amulet.
to.
But nothing happens, right? It's fine. I give him the
Well,
amulet.
I don't want to
anyway.
give him the amulet because this guy might not be our friend in 5 minutes. So I don't
Yeah, he puts on, he wears the amulet. It's the only thing other than his nightgown that he's wearing. He's, what the, he's very confused, disoriented. Of course, he doesn't know how to use it.
I go like this to him.
We should roll on a 19 or higher. We would have told him about the amulet.
That's,
Oh, I
that's
think a
fair.
roll is
I think
perfect.
that's
seems
fair.
completely ridiculous.
See, he's scared for the die.
It's fine. Just fucking.
How about on a
calm
19?
down,
How
alright?
about on a
Just fucking
19?
calm down.
How about on a 19 or
Everyone.
higher? He knows about the amulet. On a 5 or lower, he exposes
Sure.
us.
We're in danger of making this far worse. No, don't fucking roll that dice. Let's just chill out. It's fine. I give him.
Oh,
the fucking
true. He
amulet.
saw us use the ESP amulet while we were with the bandits. He did. He
The
watched.
Dwarven Council will speak up to Lazar in common still and say, oh, you've been unconscious for about 15 days or so, 13 days or so. Your friends left you in the inn room with no water and no one to care for you. They just abandoned you.
Hey, but we came back, Lazar.
If he looks over, I shake my head. I go, it's not true.
Well, it is true. What do you mean? Why are you saying it's not true? It absolutely is fucking true.
I'm not saying it out loud. I'm just sort of shaking my head at the dwarf so he doesn't think bad of us.
Shake your head in humiliation, Emmerich.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that right? He says, looking directly at Emmerich, who gave him the potion.
I put my hand on
technically
Emmerich's
Kirill
back
that
and
gave him
I
the
push him forward a bit for Emmerich to speak. Emmerich, you can share your experience with the court and explain to our dwarven friend what you've done.
Listen, like I said, Lazar, I was making the potion that we usually make for you when we're traveling so you can keep up with us. And I think because we partied so much on New Year's Eve, you remember New Year's Eve, right? We were hanging out with those girls, drinking that whiskey, you remember? Fireworks and shit. The lights coming from the canyon.
It's all a little foggy.
Makes sense. It was foggy for me too when I woke up, but I think I put a little bit too much molasses in the potion and not enough hot sauce. And I think it's fucking sent the balance down a little bit, and it kind of slowed you down quite a lot to the point where, look, this is all magic stuff, but I think I accidentally put you to sleep instead of speeding you up. My bad. I thought you'd be fine though. I didn't think you'd have to drink. I touched your tongue a little bit. It seemed wet. Seemed good enough for me. I'm sorry.
Wait, you left me for 13 days in an inn room by myself after
That's what
poisoning me?
I didn't poison you, Lazar. Let's not have this
Oh,
argument. in front of our
I
friends
drank
here.
something that had a negative effect instead of a positive one. What else would you call it? He
It
seems a little
depends.
flustered.
You look tired anyway. Maybe it was a positive effect. What
I
is it with all the
grow.
dwarves being so angry here today, guys? Have a word with each other. You're not painting yourselves in a great light.
I don't think you're painting us in a very good light.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Are you racist towards humans? I asked the dwarfs.
Brother, quiet. Hold on. I pull Emmerich back. Lazar, this is the council.
It's going really well.
This is the council of the dwarves. Roxas. Are they all dwarves? They're all dwarves, right? Dwarves, Lazar, please ask your questions. I think we're all tired of this circus, and then we can be on our way.
One of the dwarves comes down and, shakes Lazar's hand and says, sorry for the confusion and the odd awakening, but we've got a bit of a problem. You remember coming into town and asking about locking mechanisms, right? And Lazar nods. And you remember we told you all about the tomb of Lad Ormor and how it's locked special-like, right? And the dwarf nods. Well, right around the time you fell unconscious and this lot disappeared, the key went missing. We found you unconscious, slowly dehydrating, and gave you some water, kept you up. You might be a bit hungry. We'll see to your food needs as well. But your friends disappeared. So did the key to the tomb of Vlad Ormor. Right around the time you all arrived. After one failed attempt to break in that was detected, and the rest, whew, it's quite a sight. We thought your friends might have known something, but they've been very defensive, claiming us are racist bastards who are accusing them because they're humans. Getting pissed, calling us all sorts of names, implying terrible things, and showing not a bit of sign of guilt or responsibility for your condition. We thought the whole thing was a bit weird, especially when they started to get real defensive over a pretty ordinary line of questioning. And they insisted we wake you up and ask you questions about it. We're just happy to see that you're alive. He looks back at you guys, and you can see on his face is some, deep concern.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, his loyalty is to the queen.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll just let him figure it out.
Yeah.
He looks around at everyone else. Right. Well, I'm a bit hazy about everything, but we came asking about a key. I thought we were leaving town together the night of the New Year's, but now I'm waking up here. I'm not sure what happened in between. We were interested in how the key works. Did you find my journals? And they would say, actually, we did. We're a little surprised to see how few notes there were in your journals regarding...
Why is this stupid fuck not writing shit down?
We were surprised to find so few notes in your journals about this task you were assigned to. We were hoping you could shed light on the situation. He says, might I have a chance to speak with my companions? And the assembled council of dwarves exchange uncomfortable glances, but give him a nod.
Yeah. This whole scene is
stumbles on his feet and kind of wobbles over to you guys and leans in and goes, what's going on?
I'm so sorry.
What am I supposed to say?
Sorry.
Did you leave me to die?
No, okay, listen, okay?
What the fuck?
Here's what happened. There was a problem. The potion that you drank, okay? Unfortunately, and Emmerich here, and I glare at Emmerich, okay, is incredibly sorrowful, but unfortunately, you were out for a little bit longer than we thought you would be. We took the opportunity to take a quick hop and a skip over to Lothram. We thought you would be awake and you would just keep researching the key, and unfortunately, you were out for much longer than we thought. We came back. We've awoken you now, and these idiots, for some reason, seem to think that we've stolen whatever key exists.
Did you?
Did we steal what? No, of course not.
Tyrion, tell him about the amulet.
Isn't that why we're here?
No, we're not.
We're here because these dumb motherfuckers think we did, but we didn't.
Why would this stupid fucking dwarf say this in front of me?
Because you told him that was your original objective.
I'm looking at this guy.
And steal this stuff?
No, hold on. I'm looking at him in the eye, and I'm giving him a real stern look. I'm giving him a real done-up, a real type of look, okay?
He's going to the dungeon when we get
And I say, we were here to listen to me, Lazar. We were here to research the key. You drank a potion, had you sleeping for too long, and this looks so bad. Unfortunately, you were out for longer than you have. These guys think we left you for dead and stole a key. We clearly have not, and now we're just trying to get these bastards to let us leave, okay?
fucked this one up big time, lads.
We haven't
Real big time.
We haven't fucked anything up. I just want to get out of
Oh,
this
you dug
godforsaken.
us a deep hole. Oh
We're
my
not
God,
in
they'll
any
never let me
hole
come
right
back.
now, as long as you can keep your goddamn head
You
straight.
realize the dishonor you're gonna bring on my name and family by getting us out of here?
Just
You're gonna owe me after this one. He straightens
I
up.
spin him around and send him back to the council.
He wobbles back to the other guys.
Yeah, we got a battle map.
Wait, can I sorry? As he's walking back to the council, I whisper to Tyrell, "It was your idea to give him a potion." And I turn back around.
I shake my head.
My assembled lords, my head hurts. We're here to learn how to keep the weapons of the Empire, of the Dracissian Kingdom, safe from the would-be spies, assassins, saboteurs, and whatnot of the Mystrians. It's a real tragedy that things have unfolded the way they seem to have while I was clearly unconscious and not involved in anything whatsoever. But the Queen of Drakis deeply thanks you for your help in our research. I had a few more questions, but I feel like they might be unwelcome during these trying times. But I hope the gifts we brought you will bring us over and allow me to continue some line of questionings. These jackasses are here to keep me safe. They're, You ever met a human with two heads? They don't exist because they just talk each other to death and fight over nonsense. They're a bunch of ungrateful ingrates. You know, they're good with swords, but they're kinda dicks through and through. This one's a drunk. This one's all obsessed with getting vengeance. I think a woman slighted him once, and now has devoted his whole life to fucking over other people. No offense, Velthar, you're a great goddess, but some of your clerics are a bit shit. And this one over here is just ill-tempered to the core. He's always pissy. Do you know the McGarry family from Drakis? They kind of shake their heads. Look, they're like one of the lowest levels of nobles. Their father married into the ex-member of the royal family who kind of left in disgrace. It's a big travesty. And I kind of got the shit end of the assignment with the nobles they sent me on this one. I am deeply apologetic for their behaviors. They're good folks, sort of, for Dracissian humans. But let me assure you that we have no business stealing anything from y'all. We're here on a quest for knowledge, and my traveling companions are right assholes. I fully admit it. Is there some sort of penance we can make up for their behavior? Is there something I can do to atone for their lack of respect for this great council here? The other dwarves sit back and say, well, our reliquary has been robbed. The key's been taken. 2 other sacred items have been lost, that were healing items that we could restore people in our town. But to be honest, we don't particularly like your traveling companions, and I think they've done a disservice to your name and to your country. And Lazar bobs his head. I think they have, and I think the Queen's going to hear about it. I would appreciate it if you could write us up a full report of all the things they've done wrong that I can hand-deliver to the Queen myself so that we can see justice is done. And I'll see to it that some other form of penance is paid back when roads are open again. I'm real sorry about all this. And my friends here, and he pauses and kind of like gives you a wince, are gonna open their bags and make sure that they're not carrying any keys on them. And you can tell he's not actually sure if you have the key or not. And he's just like crossing his fingers and praying you can get through this one.
Sure.
Lads, open up your shit.
Oh, I don't know.
Open my bags.
Entirely necessary, but I open my bag.
And a dwarf comes on through and starts pulling shit out of your bag and dropping it on the ground.
Hey, careful with the rum.
They set it down.
Thank you.
I looked at Tyrael. I give him a smile, and I open my bag for the dwarves in case anything happens.
Nope, they go through your stuff. None of you are carrying the key, right?
I'm
Nope.
carrying the key.
Carefully stored in a mattress. Yep, it's not here, and they let you pile all your shit back in your bags. Well. It's a tough situation we find ourselves in.
Oh, sorry. I was muted. We don't have the key or the potions on us. My bad.
Yeah.
There's an uncomfortable silence that settles over the room.
I am eating the food that I brought out.
Well, I think we're going to ask you all to leave our city and ask you never to return.
Well, that seems unnecessary, but given the circumstance.
You're banning us
So
from
we wanna
Roxas?
come
Is this
back.
a formal banishment?
Guys, let's just leave.
Yes, this is a formal banishment. Y'all are never to return. And you, Lazar, you might have been unconscious for these events, but you are responsible for your subordinates' behavior. You and yours are also banned from Roxas for all time. And you can see he like heavily winces at this. This is more than you guys would. This seems to be affecting him deeply on a level.
Very well, we understand. If it's okay, we would like to fetch our donkey, and we would like to retrieve the weapons that we left you.
Oh, those were gifts that you gave us. Are you rescinding your gifts?
Indeed,
Of
we
course
are.
Not. I said
No.
Of course
Gabriel,
not.
let them keep their axes.
Why would we leave an arsenal of magic weapons among a group of people that are banishing us from their city?
Master dwarves.
Lazar speaks up and says, "These people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Of course they're yours. They're yours. They're gifts.
Yes.
And none of my subordinates would dare overrule my rulings," he says, looking back at you, Tyrael. With like a
glare at
furrow.
him so sharply he is stabbed for
Oh.
1d4 damage of fucking glared penetration.
He counter glares you for
Oh,
D4 as well.
counter glash.
Can I roll? Wait. Can I roll to see who gives each other a nastier look? Because I am very unhappy with this, okay?
Yeah.
'Kay.
Yeah. Give me a charisma check.
I throw a look at Tyrael as well.
Oh yeah, your glare. No way.
Oh
My God.
We're just
Well, you
all-
roll higher, but you rolled a 1 naturally, so your glare is the worst. Mooton's is
That's
the
good.
most
I need a
confusing.
really bad glare, right? Roll lower is better. Trying to, yeah, right?
Yeah, that makes.
Master
you guys
dwarves.
can gather your stuff and go.
As they walk out, I will ask a dwarf, is there no great quest we could complete to get unbanned from Roxas? Anything your heart desires?
Right now, our heart doesn't trust you one way or the other, and it only desires your absence. Perhaps if you hadn't been... fuck it, just get out of my town. I don't want to see you guys again. You make me angry. If I understood what blood pressure is, it would be through the roof right now.
Give him a wave, give him a smile, too.
They
Just
will...
because you don't understand
As
it.
we walk away, I want to say over my shoulder, hopefully one day we can figure out the key to restoring our honor here.
The same knight will walk you out and escort you back to your donkey, which also has been cared for in your absence.
I'll give him a look and ask him, I was like, yeah, that went well. His state of the night.
Notably, it looks like the key and the potions are going to be left in the bed of the inn room.
What, you
Are
think
we
we're
not able to
leaving
go
them there?
get him?
I mean, they escort you back to your donkey, and then escort you out of town.
Well, hold on.
That's a problem, Koibu.
You carry all of your stuff. You've got your bags. You've
We
got
would have
your
a change of
bedrolls
clothes or
on
something.
you,
We would
you've
be
got-
allowed to visit our room, of course.
If you're carrying your bedrolls and your tent and all of your shit on your back, and you say, we just need to go get our donkey, they'll let you go get your donkey. If you want to go grab stuff from the inn room, they're gonna follow you there, right? They're
Fine,
they're
they
here
can
to keep
follow
an eye
us
on you
there.
before you leave.
We have to go pay the innkeeper. We haven't paid them yet, so let's go
Sure.
pay
You
them.
can pay the innkeeper. How are you
That's
gonna get
true.
the stuff from the bed, though?
Are they gonna
go
fucking
to
go
our room.
into our rooms with us?
Yes, they are escorting you through the town. They are keeping a very, very close eye on you because you're not trusted.
Well, we're banned. Fuck them. Well, I'll hold person them, and then we'll.
No, we are
No,
not gonna do
no,
that.
no, no, no,
Listen,
no.
we're banned anyways. Fuck it.
Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and do anything except for that.
Yeah. Can't we just sneak back in
We can.
tomorrow?
Well,
Yeah.
no, because we can't have them cleaning out our room.
No, like almost like immediately, right? You can just change your form and go back in.
True.
If they're keeping a close eye on you, they might notice someone going missing. Perhaps
far
get
outta here?
suspicious if all of a sudden someone goes missing
How far out of here are they following us?
to the edge of town.
Yeah, that's fine. Someone can invis back in.
What if they find the stuff in between the time you leave and the time that you come back in?
That's a whole
What
lot
if
of not
they're
our
really
problem,
good
man.
about their housekeeping, and as soon as you check out, they go to clean the room and
Let's
find it
just
right there?
let's just go on our break, okay? And we'll have the perfect answer.
That sounds a great idea.
Okay, we'll be back. Okay, well, listen, guys. Colorado is saying no stream today. For Koibu, apparently his internet is not working.
His internet's fucked.
Yeah.
So we're done. That's it.
Well, hold on. Let me see what we have for our Patreon stuff.
Oh yeah.
There is a Patreon to support this campaign if you want, and it can be found here. I'll link it over here. Every dollar helps.
Sure.
Sorry.
Awkward silence.
Yeah. Well, that was just me accessing the spreadsheet. I had to open my terminal to get there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Should we answer these without Koibu here? Does it matter?
Yeah, fuck it. It doesn't matter.
Fuck
Yeah, it should be
Koibu.
fine.
Okay. Well, depending on what you're signed up for on the Patreon. Yeah, sorry. You have the ability to submit questions if you want, and we will answer the questions. So this question was submitted, and it says, question for the players. On last episode, how does the party feel about meeting and allying themselves with the seemingly high-level tomb squatters? Any reservations or plans for betrayal?
I like that. No plans for betrayal. I think we need to trust NPCs more.
Yeah, I think that's pretty smart. I think it's nice to be able to ally with a group like that. It's not something that typically happens, and we can get a lot of these things that we have to do. We're kind of now over leveled and over geared for. So if we can like delegate some of the research or some of the smaller jobs that we have to do to someone else, that means that we can move on. Spend our time on the more important stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's fine. Koibu always seems to be very limiting in terms of what we can use allies for, but even for like menial tasks or whatever, it's fine. So,
I mean, at least these guys should be competent. Like, I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but Neal's NPCs, when they're friendly to you, tend to be a little bit incompetent. But when they're, guarding a door from invisible, silenced people, they're fucking Navy SEALs.
These people should be really good. So
I wouldn't say that if Neal was here, but I feel emboldened by his lack of presence.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel, yeah, it should be fine. Another question was, when the party returns every single stolen magical item at the end of the session, will you come clean or do it stealthily?
I think we do it stealthily, right? I mean, are we even planning to?
We're not returning this shit. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
fuck him. Yeah.
They
Wait,
banned us.
We're not returning anything?
No, why would we? They banned us. That's our shit now.
There's no
Well,
point.
No,
giving
what
it
about
back
like
to us.
for other cities though? They haven't all.
Oh,
banned
for
us.
other cities?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they were just talking about the Roxas gear, but
I thought they were talking about the Roxas shit. For other cities,
No, it's saying when the party returns every single stolen magical item at the end of the maybe just that. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they meant we were going to spend a session like returning every magical item. Oh, no, fuck these people. No, we'll take it. We'll return it. Of course we will. It's not about these people. It's about the honoring the dead.
well, it's
The
nice
other
to be-
people will return it, yes. But we're not returning this key. We're gonna bring that with us and let the queen and her
Wait, what
allies-
should we do with this stuff? With the key?
We should bring the key back for research. And I
Well,
think
but
we
they
should-
don't care about research. We don't need any of that shit.
I think we should like hide it somewhere like really stupid, like they might have just misplaced it. so they find it. Oh fuck, maybe we did drop it and lose it.
Just put it under one of like the benches or pews or some shit.
Yeah.
Definitely bring back the dragon potion. Maybe we can make more. And then the other potion.
Potion's a fucking red herring. It's kind of shit because the dragon gets a save. So
The potion is shit. Yeah.
you can't. The problem is you can't rely on it, right? So you can't build a.
Now, if we had like 3 of them and all 3 of us
Yeah.
used it, then it might be dank if we could like manufacture more. But yeah.
We might be able to make
That's
it.
actually true. Well, when I get to level 9, I can make more of them.
Mm-hmm.
If we've still got it.
Oh, then we will keep it for sure. That sounds
keep
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with that elixir too. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love you guys. It's been fun. We'll catch you next week at the same time. We might do a 6-hour session next week to make up for the fact that we cut this one 2 hours
Koibu
short.
said he was cool with it. So.
Yes.
But okay. I love you guys. Have fun. We're Bruno, cappuccino, 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 my dude. So we'll catch you guys after the break arena. Bye.
See you later.
His internet is fucking dead. Oh shit, he just popped back out. Okay, hold on. Coming, guys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. All right, party. Was there a plan?
Yeah.
You get escorted out of Roxas on your donkey?
Before we get escorted out, I want to say I just want to go up to my room and collect a few belongings.
A guard will come with you.
Cool. Good.
What are they gonna
What
do?
belongings are in the room
I have a small dagger and
that you left in the room?
yeah. Do you expect that I carry every single weapon I own with me as I travel through the city?
He did
Yes.
ask.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, I don't do that. I have a lot of stuff, as you can see. Oh, no. Koibu.
Oh no.
Koibu is shocked at my bold answer. So I walk up to the room and I ask the guard, if it's okay, I would like to go in and get my stuff. You have no problem with that, correct? I look at the guard. He appears to be stunned.
He says nothing.
Go into my room, grab the key, grab
Yeah.
the 2 potions. I will put them in my bag. I look at the guard, I nod, and then I head
Wait,
down to my...
I think Neal's
What?
frozen, right?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
wait, did you
done.
just get that name?
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was
Welcome
just
to
being
the...
quiet.
OMG, dead
My bad.
again.
Koibu, moo! Okay, well, hey guys, we will be right back.
All right, so I guess we got the key anyways. That's good.